Greetings, fellow beardsmen and other interested parties. The time is drawing very near now. 5 more days and I'll have grown my beard for a whole year. The question now is, what do I do with it? So welcome back to the year challenge. Thank you for joining me. So where do I go with this thing next? Well, one option that is not open is for me to shave my beard off. That's not a possible option at all. So hopefully that'll please some people. I've grown to love this thing so much that there's no chance whatever of my losing it. I'm going to keep it in one form or another. Question is, what form shall I keep it in? The big choices really are whether to keep it pretty much as it is, maybe get something tidied up around the edges and make it a little smarter, but to leave it largely unchanged, or to maybe go for a more radical style. So maybe you can pop some comments below on what you think might be best for me. Any advice you've got, I'd be grateful for it. I'm in two minds about whether to keep it like this. One day I love it, the next day it looks scruffy. After it's been washed, blow dried, and I've got some stuff on it, and I've, got it all nice and straight. Actually, it really doesn't look too bad as it is. In fact, it looks sometimes really nice. It just doesn't stay that way for very long. I'm forever going back to it and having to tweak it here and there. So, two minds about that. I think what I probably would prefer is to get it cut into a style that's going to stay in place a bit more, to actually go for something a little bit more radical. But of course, what I have to do is make sure that in doing that, I stay within the bounds of what I actually have. I mean, one consideration, for example, is that the weight of this beard now is beginning to pull it a little bit straighter, and therefore it looks that little bit better than when it was all, curly and bunched up. So if I go for too radical a cut, it'll get short again, and therefore I'll lose some of that, and life will start to get confusing. So I do need to work within the bounds of the beard that I have rather than the one I wish I had. So let's think about some styles. What style would suit this kind of beard? The style I felt most comfortable with was what I call the King George V style. This picture was taken about 2 to 3 months into my year of beard growing. It has the shape and style that I feel really good about. Now, I'm not thinking of going back that short, but rather trying to achieve what that style managed to do, but with my current much longer beard. What I found most helpful was an article on the Beardaholic site entitled 24 Best Long Beard Styles. I've put a link to this article in the description below. I did contact Beardaholic and they very kindly allowed me to show you some of their style pictures. So what have they got in the pointy and smart department? I was first attracted to this style that's entitled the Even Flow. I should say that all of these pictures are of men who have hair, and I don't. But this one's a possible. Full moustache, fairly smart, coming to a nice point, doesn't bush or bulge at the sides, and I shall definitely be discussing this one with my barber. What I like about this style, the taking charge style, is how neat it is. Particularly the cheek lines and sideburns. The beard does bulge a bit at the sides though, but even so I find this one attractive. But listen to what they say about it on the website. The taking charge beard style will take even a mortal man and escalate him to godlike status. Not sure I'd want that. Too much responsibility. This is reckoned to be a good style for men without hair. Nice full moustache with clean cheek lines. The beard itself is a good trimmed shape but has a sort of layered or terraced effect. I'm not sure how that would be achieved. I have to talk to the barber, but it looks a good possible. This one is called the Rebel. It looks a bit more of a one length style with a very nice neat shape, very closely trimmed there. So how about a combination of the best of all of these styles? I had a go at combining the last two styles I showed you to come up with my own hybrid, the Bold Rebel. The Bold Rebel has the sharp lines around the face and the full moustache of the daring to be bold style, combined with the one length neat shapely rebel beard. Just imagine what a man with a white beard and no hair would look like with that. Perhaps I should call it the Bald Rebel. Realistically then, all I can do is go and talk to my barber, to talk to him about what I would like and to get his feedback based on his experience with beards, on what he feels he can do with this beard based on the sort of things that I'm looking for. A meeting of minds, really. So that's it really. So if you've got any comments, I'm going to Brick Barbers in Nottingham City Centre next Tuesday. That's just under a week from now. So if you've got anything to say, please say it before I get the beard trimmed and sorted. Meanwhile, thanks so much for watching and listening. I'll keep you updated with how it goes and talk to you again soon. Take care now.